Hello future doctors, my name is Michael, I'm a first year Thessaloniki medical student, and this video is part of a series where I prep you for your medical interview. At the end of every single medical interview I've ever done, I've always been asked if I have any other questions. Now, this is a question that most students neglect because it's really your time to shine. So in this video, I'm going to walk you through the general guiding principle you should use when answering this question, and then two tactical strategic answers you might use. So the guiding principle here is as follows. If you've got a genuine question that you are really interested about, then sure, go ahead and ask it. But if you don't, then don't feel pressured to make one up on the spot, because you run the risk of looking silly. Now, having said that, if you would like to prepare in advance, and I recommend that you do, then here are two strategies I beg you consider. So first of all, you can ask a question that reflects your understanding of their university or of their city. This is quite cool. It shows that you've done your research. It shows that you've got initiative. Here's an example. I applied here to the Aristotle University School of Medicine. And when I was asked if I had any other questions, my question was concerning the Erasmus program and the international exchanges that they do. So Thessaloniki is quite a cool city in the fact that we've got 1 million inhabitants, and of those, 100,000 are students. So it's really like the largest student city of Greece as a percentage. And there are many sort of international agreements. We've got the Erasmus framework, which is, it's funded by the European Union, but where sort of universities in Europe would exchange students. So we've got that, that's really cool. And then specifically for medicine, there's another program, it's called Helm-Sick. And they sort of organize exchanges through different frameworks. One of those is a global exchange agreement, right? So where over summer you could go for 2 months or 3 months to another country to either sort of work in their hospital or to do research at a laboratory. So it's called IFMSA, IFMSA. That's what my question is about. It's something that I was genuinely interested in because it is something that I plan on doing. I think this is a great opportunity, and I think it reflected positively on me because it showed that I did my research, and this is obviously something the university is proud of. So that's the first tactical approach we can take. There is a second tactic. Now, this is one that I usually tell my students, so the students that work with me to get into medical school. So I've never sort of revealed this to the public, but it's truly incredibly powerful. So when they ask you if you've got any questions, you could answer the following. If this interview went well and I ultimately get accepted, what should I do over the next year for you to look back and think that that was a good choice accepting me? And this question is truly incredibly powerful for a number of reasons. So one, you've just hijacked the frame. So it's the framing of the entire situation is no longer you being interviewed, right? The framing is now the interviewer picturing a future with you. And what that means is that mentally, he's already overcome the decision. So in his mind, he's no longer interviewing you. In his mind, he's already accepting you and he's thinking of sort of what great things you can perform. The second reason is that by entertaining you, by going down the train of thought, the interviewer is making a mental commitment. Right? So he's saying, all right, I accept you. You're in medical school. You do these cool things. If later he has to reject you, that's like him disagreeing with himself. Like it doesn't work very well. The other thing is that the interviewer is no longer a judge, right? He now becomes the author in your story. He's now on your team. He's a team member. And that's quite cool because we always look out for each other, right? It's like La Casa Nostra. Fourth reason, there is a subtle reciprocity here. So under the lines, you could read it as saying, you, the interviewer, accept me. What should I do in exchange? And it's not very verbal. It's not obvious, but it's subtle. It's there. And it's just something to think about. Now, I'll be quite frank. I don't think this question or the answer to this question is going to make your entire interview. It's not going to take you from a fail to a pass. But if you just need a little bit to get over that line, this might just do that. If it's you against another candidate for that one final spot, I do believe that this question can change that. And so doctors, if you got any value from this video, then follow along the journey where I get you into European medical school.